Hey folks, how's it going? It's your boy Pixel Machine here, coming back at you with a brand new Let's Play of a very old game, Resident Evil Director's Cut. I hope you're all having a great day out there, and let's get into this. So, I'm playing this on the PS5 via the brand new PlayStation Plus Premium service. There's also the extra tier as well, which is like the middle tier, where you get the PS4 and PS5 games catalogue. There's not many PS5 games though. I think there's Returnal, Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, the PS5 version, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and the Demon Souls remake, which was a pretty damn good remake, I must say. I'm definitely going to get that onto the channel at some point. So yeah, a fair few decent PS5 games actually. And then it's mainly PS4 games is the games catalogue at the moment. And then the premium service has the games catalogue, but also the classic games catalogue, which is mainly a bunch of PS3 games which you can stream, and the streaming experience hasn't been so bad, to be honest. It's definitely a lot better than PS Now. PS Now was pretty much unplayable for me. So yeah, the PS3 games aren't too bad at the moment via the streaming service. Obviously the games aren't that big, so I think it's doing a lot better than PS Now trying to stream next gen or current gen games. It's definitely a lot better. Definitely a lot better. I can actually play a game, unlike on PS Now, it would just constantly lag. The input was awful. There was loads of lag on the input. It would just keep jittering all over the place, kind of like rewinding and fast forwarding as well. It was just really bizarre. It was just horrible. So yeah, there are also PS1 games and PS2 games which you can download. So I have downloaded Resident Evil the Director's Cut. I haven't played this version of the game. I played the original as a kid. I know I was probably way too young to play the original, but I actually found it quite funny. It didn't scare me really whatsoever. I kind of thought of it as like a B movie, to be honest. And as you will see in the Oscar-worthy live action cutscene, which will be coming up after I select my character, you'll see how B-movie-esque this game is. And it's got some of the best voice acting ever in a video game. It's golden, honestly. So, yeah, I think these games have been upscaled. It doesn't look too bad on my 4K TV. Obviously, we're in the, I think, 16:9 aspect ratio. So we do have the black borders at the sides, but I don't mind that. It's better than having it all stretched out and looking all weird. But I would say it's definitely been up-resed. If I tried to play this at the native resolution on an original PlayStation on my 4K screen, I think it would look absolutely atrocious. So I think they've done a bit of upscaling here and there. The actual cutscenes, like the live action video and the FMV sequences, they seem to be upscaled, and I don't know how they've done that because I emulate a fair few PS1 games on my PC, and one thing that you can't really upscale to like 4K is the video. So they must have used some type of like AI upscaling maybe, I don't know, but they don't look too bad to the cutscenes. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's pick good old Jill Valentine. I think hers is the easier story. So get ready, folks, for some of the best acting, live action acting, you'll ever see in a video game. So it's 1998, July, Raccoon Forest, where it all started, folks.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
Up here's the crew.
However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
They went all out with the budget, did Capcom, for this. I never understood why the dog sounded like a pterodactyl.
Joseph!
No! Don't go! I always laughed at that as a kid, I don't know why. It was just so bad. There's the pterodactyl sound again. I don't know why.
Jill, run for that house!
Beautiful.
Chris Redfield.
Oh, I totally forgot about this bit. Yeah, I never really got this as a kid. Like the 80s action intro.
Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine.
Barry Burton.
Barry Burton. Look up, Bassa. Get in.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
Totally forgot about that intro. Right, so they have escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet...
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Now, just be in awe of the amazing voice acting, folks.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
Maybe it's Chris.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Haven't played this game for years, but I remember all the lines somehow.
Stay alert!
The flow of the conversation just doesn't seem natural. It's like they've all been in separate rooms, or did all these lines isolated, and they weren't actually talking to each other. Oh god, these controls are damn awful. I forgot how bad these were. So these are the infamous tank controls, as they call them. Oh, so it's square to run. Oh, the D-pad's far better. Right, I'm not using the analog. Right. There we go. So you can see that's like up-resed. Obviously, this game uses pre-rendered backgrounds, which are kind of like, you know, drawn and rendered in to the game. But some parts, like this clock, are obviously made out of polygons. It definitely looks up-resed. It doesn't look too bad. It's kind of got like a certain artistic style to it now, I guess. So a dusty-looking a dusty-looking grandfather clock. So we do get something from that later on.
What? What is this?
Blood.
What is it?
Blood.
There we go.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Yeah, it's just so, like, B-movie-esque. It is so funny. What's going on with, like, the faces? The faces are just, like, depending on, like, where you move the character, like, the face, like, changes. It's like the polygons are just, like, shifting all over the place. It's bizarre. How long does Bazza need to check out this blood? Does he have, like, a DNA testing kit on him or something like that? Can he just lick the blood and just know that it's Chris's blood? Or I don't know. And here's the door animations. I think this was to disguise, like, the loading sequences. So let's just step back a bit before we go and see the first zombie in the game. Yeah, there's something bizarre going on with the face. Right. And again, I thought this just looked funny as a kid. I thought it looked like Michael Jackson, to be honest. It's just something about the eyes, I don't know, and the nose, obviously. Right. Let's try and run. These controls are terrible. And it's just getting used to them. Barry!
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Jesus, that's a tough zombie. 3 shots with a magnum.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Right, let's go back to Mr. Wesker. Even though I don't think he's in the hallway, as far as I can remember. Don't know, am I ruining this for you guys who haven't seen or played this game before? Telling you everything that's what, you know, everything what's going to happen before it happens.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Yeah, look at her face there. I would say it looks a lot better on the PlayStation. So let's go to this door. Again, I just thought it looked funny as a kid. And the reason why I got to play this as a kid was my uncle sold my mother his PlayStation along with a bunch of games, Resident Evil being one of them, but I don't think she knew like really what it was. Yeah, he sold her the PlayStation with a bunch of games for her then to give to me at Christmas for a Christmas present. And I think he did a pretty sweet deal, actually. I think he only sold it to her for like £100, something like that, with a bunch of games. It wasn't a bad deal when you think about it. It was only a few years old, was the console, but I think he wanted to buy a N64, and he only ever seemed to like want one game console going at any one time. He never seemed to like have like more than one going. I don't know why, but he's always been like that. He would, like when I was a kid, always give me his old consoles. So he gave me like a Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis as it's known in the United States. He gave me a Sega Master System, Amiga CD32, and so on. So yeah, pretty much got into gaming through him, actually. And so yeah, Resident Evil was one of the games in the collection of games that he gave to me at Christmas. And yeah, I just remember playing it and not really being scared by it at all. I just thought it was like quite funny, to be honest. Right, so this is the typewriter. There is no time to check it. So the typewriter is where you save your game, and you have to pick up ink ribbons to use at the typewriter to actually save your game. So it's yeah, quite old school in the way it saves the game.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
I'm gonna have to emulate this game on my PC and see if the same happens to the characters, because this is just bizarre. Everything else looks pretty decent, you know. Obviously, it's really hard to upscale a pre-rendered background. You can use AI upscaling, kind of like what the did with Final Fantasy IX. Obviously not Square Enix, but like a mod team. I think it was like called like the Moogle Project or something like that. I could be wrong, but they did a really nice job with the AI upscaling method. It made it look like a brand new game. Really, it's awesome. So yeah, we're supposed to check over here. I'll try not to keep ruining the parts for you guys. I'll, you know, act surprised. Even though I remember an awful lot of this game, I just got totally sucked into this, like, environment, this mansion. Just really love this setting. It's a map of the first floor. Will you take it? Yes. You've got the map of the first floor. Thank you. Wonder how fast I can beat this game. It's not a very long game. Let's have a look here. Yeah, like a look. She's got like a frown. They're not googly-eyed. Yeah, it's weird. There's the old zombie. Right, how do we get to... Oh, it's the touchpad. Okay. I could try and knife him, but I remember in the past knifing this zombie and he would always grab my ankles and have a little nibble. Jesus, alright. So he still had a nibble and I wasted a bunch of bullets. How many bullets did it take? That was funny. Alright, that was fine. I got to see that. Get his bloody egg kicked off. So, there we go. There's the ink ribbon. That's what we used to save. Thought he would have died after a couple of shots. Bloody 4 shots, Jesus. Already down to caution. Alright, let's get running. You have used the lockpick. As Jill is the master of unlocking, as Barry let us know. Boom. Obviously I knew these were coming. That bit did actually make me jump though, as a kid, because obviously it's just all of a sudden these bloody dogs bursting through the window, and the dogs are so hard to contend with. That doesn't actually look that bad. It's like actually quite nice. But just whatever's going on with this this face, not just the face, it's like I guess like all the, well, the body's fine, the arms, like any parts I guess that move and have it expression maybe, like, you know, like the face maybe, does it move? Did they like add expression to the faces? Here's the green herb. This is what we use to heal ourselves. Don't need to use it just yet. I think in the remake of this, when you start taking damage, your character will become like slower, more sluggish, and show that they're in pain. But in this one, you still can go around as normal. It was worth it to see that zombie get his head kicked off like a bloody football. Jesus. Here we are in the bathroom. Oh, there's a reflection. Was that in the original? It's not bad. You know, we are talking 96 here. On a 32-bit console. Back in the days of bits. So, let's have a look. Nothing useful. I don't think there's anything in here. Try this again. You've kind of got to, like, just brush around things and just keep pressing X until something happens. It does look like I'm aimlessly wandering around, but I'm not. I am, like, you know, looking for stuff. Okay, let's get out of here for now. We must use this room for some reason, though, later on. I think I can kind of remember, but again, I'll try not to ruin bits for you guys who haven't obviously seen or played this game. Oh, I know what's coming up here, though. Right. Quite silent, this game. I thought it had a bit more, like, atmospheric music. A tapestry. Nothing unusual. I think it was like the remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it, which had a bit more music. There's a shotgun on the wall. An urn with a beautiful picture on it. Nothing unusual. Let's get this shotty. Jesus, that's a basic looking shotgun, isn't it? Yes. Oh, it only takes up one slot. I thought it took up two. So, I might as well tell you guys now. You can... Actually, I'll tell you after. Because you'll see what is going to happen. And this, what comes here, is like a big Resident Evil meme, which went kind of semi-viral, I would say. Oh no. The ceiling's coming down. Surely nobody's coming to save me. Have a drink of my Pepsi.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Was that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
Bazzet's at rescue.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill
sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
So the Jill sandwich line
But
was...
Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
No idea why you were almost a Jill sandwich became so popular, but it just did. I don't know. Again, just the voice acting and some of the lines in this game are just classics. Oh, hello. Alright, let's not let you get me. Oh, what's this? Jesus. Press start by mistake, but we've come to a rewind? Oh, let's just try this. Why not? I did miss one shot, so let's just see. This is pretty cool. Wow, alright, that's instant. It's pretty nice. What I meant to do was go to this screen and see if we had a clip, but we don't. 11 bullets. Let's be mindful. So we can rewind. Nice. Can we fast forward back to like our previous part? I don't know. Inception. Oh, is he dead now? Oh, I just wasted a bullet for no reason. Shall I rewind that? Nah, come on, let's play it properly. Any more? Don't think so. One bullet left though. That's not looking good. So I believe this is an art gallery. You know, because everybody has an art gallery in the homes. The picture is entitled From Cradle to Grave. Look at the resolution on that. Oh, hello. There's crows or ravens. A picture of a tired middle-aged man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No, not yet. Remember, this is a puzzle. A picture of a newborn baby. There's a switch below. Will you push it? I think already we get the theme here of the puzzle. A picture of a young man. Yeah, it's all about age, basically. And obviously the main picture, what we saw on the way in, was called From Cradle to Grave. So obviously cradle being a baby, to grave being an old man, I guess, in this scenario. So, no, we don't want to press that because that'll be wrong. We want to press the newborn. A picture of an infant. There's a switch. Okay, so infant will come second. A picture of a lively boy. So a lively boy should come third, I would believe. Nope. A picture of a bold-looking old man. Okay, so that'll be before maybe the tired old man? I don't know. Oh, it was middle-aged man, wasn't it? And then this, the picture is entitled The End of Life. So that's the funeral. As you can see, the guy's there on his deathbed. As far as I can make out. So, let's go to the newborn. So I think, obviously, if we get this wrong, we trigger the crows, which are quite hard to actually get rid of. So, that's one. I think this is the young man. No, we don't want that. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yes, and then lively boy. And then young man. I think this is middle-aged. Yeah. And then the bold, old-looking man. Then death. Nice. So, will you take the Starcrest? Okay. Alright, bloody hell. Music's getting a bit serious. Let's try this door. You unlocked it? Oh, we've got one bullet as well, so let's use you. So I think if you aim like upwards, you can blast the head off. Oh, come on. There we go. My perspective there was a little off. But yeah, look at that thing, that's a barrel. So just wasted a shotty, but don't matter too much. It's probably going to go into storage now until like a boss comes up. Oh, there's a typewriter. Oh, we've got some clips. Alright, that's nice. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. Let's put everything away, because I don't... think I'll be receiving any more damage anytime soon. Kind of got into the game now. Got used to the controls a bit. What am I doing here? Starcrest. How do I actually get over to the... I just press on a bloody blank space, that's why. Yeah, I don't intend on taking any damage anytime soon. No, can we not stack these? Surely. Yeah, that's the end of that. Let's come out of here. I know where we need to use this. Alright. Well, I don't actually know where. Kind of forgotten, but I know what we use it on. But we'll leave you in there for now. Combine. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say. I won't save just yet. I feel like we can do a bit more. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh no. One too many. So yeah, when they bleed out like that, that's when they're actually dead. I think so anyway, because I've not played the director's cut. I don't know if there's like some little differences in this. Obviously there must be, but I don't think that's like one of them. I think it's still the same as the actual original, where they bleed out, that's it, they're dead. Can we get in here? Yep. I wonder what the differences are between the original and the director's cut. There must be some video on YouTube which will explain the difference, which I'm going to look up straight after this. Still don't want to use a herb yet. I feel like, obviously, we can take like 1 or 2 more bites, I think. Wood is put in the stove. A paper is on the wall. I think we need a lighter for that. It's locked. A carving of a helmet. So I tried this door, didn't I? It's locked. A carving of armor, right? The door, yeah, the doorknob is broken. All right. You unlocked it. Nice. Ooh. Oh, 16 bullets left. I'll see if he gets back up. I can't quite see it yet. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he bled out there. I don't think they get back up more than once. I could be wrong. Botany book about medicinal herbs. All right. So as you may know, there are many plants that have medicinal effects, or medical effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medical properties. Each herb has different colours and different effects as medical plants. The green one recovers physical strength, the blue one neutralises natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, so the green herb, the recovery effect will be tripled. Ooh, all right, nice. Kind of forgot about that. I thought that was 3 green herbs mixed together to give you a golden herb. I thought that tripled it. All right. So by adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave the details in your hands because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Exit. I quite like the herb system, like healing system in this game. I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, nothing uncommon. Again, I'm just brushing around stuff, pressing X, just to see if there's anything I can pick up. Let's try the bookcase. It's well arranged. Okay. Nothing uncommon. It's well arranged. You unlocked it. Alright. God knows where we're going to now. Oh, it's the broken doorknob. All right, okay. So let's not run. That's the thing about these fixed camera angles. You can't see what's around the corner. So it adds to the suspense and obviously like the scare, surprise factor. It's locked. A carving of armor. You can't just spam X. Like, you've got to actually... like, I don't know, like, let the shot ring out and then you can press X again. It's not just like instant. You can't just keep smashing it. Right, you should be dead now. It's locked. A carving of armor. Alright. Oh, alright, there we go. Oh,
Barry!
main all right.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Alright, so we got the acid rounds, okay. So we need a launcher for that. Righto, right, where to go now? I feel like... I don't feel like I've missed really any rooms. I think they're all locked. So I'm going to come back downstairs. Oh, there's even a stair. Like, loading animation, alright. So does this clock say anything different now? A dusty looking grandfather clock. Right, so nothing yet. Right, can't touch the blood. This is an emblem, I believe. Will you take the emblem? Yes. So I think you can check items, yeah. Of how basic the graphics are. Whoops. Wrong button. But again, 1996, folks. Well, I don't know about the director's cut, actually. The original was 1996, I believe. Let's go back to this guy's body, what the zombie was nibbling on. Oh, is that zombie still here? Oh no, yeah, bloody Barry killed it, didn't he? Blew his head off. Look at that, though. Pretty gruesome. It's Kenneth from Stars. Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. And he has a clip. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, I've got to stop doing that. It's just so natural to press like the start button. Nearly press the start button again. Oh. Another clip. Will you take the clip? Yes, there we go. Didn't know you had two. This isn't a herb, obviously. Nothing unusual. It's weird, like the places where they've decided to put like a point where you can interact. I know it just said nothing unusual, which isn't, you know, anything decent, but still. You have used the lockpick. You know what? We're not going to be able to pick anything up anyway now, are we? No. So what I need to do is, I need to get back to a save room. There's a bit of back and forth in this game. So I need to get to my chest, but I don't want to run past those doggies. Because they can be an arse to deal with. So I'm going to have to go kind of the long way around, I'm afraid. I always used to think that was the Mona Lisa on the wall up on the left there. I don't know why. I just thought it just reminded me of the Mona Lisa as a kid. So I don't think any zombies like really spawn or like respawn. Not yet, anyway. I think they do kind of later on after you get past like a significant point, like after you beat a certain boss or something. I think some do come back. Right, let's get rid of some items. Don't need you for now. Don't need those because we don't even have the launcher yet. I'm trying to think where the launcher is. Actually, I think I've got an idea. I might go there now. Emblem, let's keep that on us. I don't know about this star. Right, we're good for now. We've got 3 spaces. I'll save soon. I promise. I mean, if we do die, I can just rewind. I know that's cheating a bit in it, but... Do we have saves? Yeah, we do. Oh, load and save. So we've got save states. We've got settings as well. Visual presets. Retro, classic, modern. Oh, I don't know what those are. I might leave that for now. Yeah, so aspect ratio we're 4:3 for 16:9. And we've got native resolution 1:1, 4.3, well, 4:3, 16:10. Square pixels, wide zoom, stretched. No, we don't want the stretched. It's pretty cool that we've got like these different settings. I'm thinking of where to go. I think I'm going to try and go and get this grenade launcher. I think I know where it is. I think if we go this way, yeah, there we go. Obviously, again, because of the fixed camera angles, you don't see it. Let me just check here. Nope. I love the music here. Spots of blood are here and there. Alright. Nothing that. Oh, there he is. Will you take the bazooka? Alright, they've called it the bazooka, alright. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Pecked to death. Bloody hell, what a way to go. Obviously, we don't want that to happen to us, so let's make haste. I'm not going to try and fight those crows. because they're a waste of bullets, and really you want to try and knife them, but sometimes, especially in this version of the game, it can be quite tricky to get them, so it's just no point. I'm just going to go down here. I don't think this is anything. I think in the remaster or remake, there is something there. I think they're a bit more generous with items in the remake. Let's try here. No, nothing. Okay, so we've explored all of this area. Let me just go here because I think there's something we can do up here. Ah, here it is, yeah. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Run. Might as well leave this guy. I won't go through there yet. Jesus. The controls change, like obviously the direction you press, depending on which camera angle it is. So it's really disorientating sometimes. Obviously, in the newer Resident Evils, we've got just a general over-the-shoulder camera, which is actually like what most modern games have these days, and it was kind of created in Resident Evil 4, I would say. That was like probably the first game which had the over-the-shoulder camera angle, as far as I know. I'm sure it gets cited as like the game that kind of pioneered that camera angle, which pretty much every third-person game uses now. What a game Resident Evil 4 was, and it was quite a big departure from these fixed camera angle, tank control Resident Evil games. Some people prefer 1, 2 and 3 or Nemesis, and some people prefer 4, 5 and maybe 6. I didn't mind 6, but a lot of people thought it was kind of like one of the weakest games in the series. But I like both the old school survival, fixed camera angle style games, and you take the blue jewel. Alright. Oh, yeah, I know where we use that. Yeah. Enjoy this style of Resident Evil, and I enjoy the new ones as well. And I cannot wait for the remake, or the remaster, whatever you want to call them, of Resident Evil 4, which is coming out in 2023, I believe, in March. It's going to be good. And I really loved, actually, I've really liked all the remaster remakes of these games. Number 1 on the GameCube, the remake of this was awesome. And then I played the HD version on the PS4 or 3, or was it? I think it was my PS4. But, like, you know, very early on into its life cycle. And then the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, and they are definitely remakes because they've got different bits in them. They're not just straight up remasters. Those were awesome. They were some of my favourite games on the PS4 or of last gen. And not only that, they've just released some graphical patches, or they're about to, I think, for the PS5 and Series X. So I'm going to play them again and get them up on the channel because they were awesome to play through. Absolutely love them. Will you take the music notes? Yes, and we know what this is, or you might not, but I do. And if you do know Resident Evil, you will be very familiar with this music. A fine grand piano. Oh, okay, it doesn't give us the option. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. And this is Moonlight Sonata. Should learn this on the guitar, actually. Beautiful song. Who knew? Jill's a professional. Beautiful, Jill. I always thought as a kid, like, I would love when I'm older, like now, I'm old now, to have enough money to buy a mansion, like of this size, and just create these weird puzzles in the mansion and just leave it abandoned and have some random people find it, and I'll put video cameras in it and then just watch, like, from afar these people, like, just, like, solve all these, like, weird puzzles in this abandoned mansion that they've stumbled across. It'd be pretty funny. So obviously in here we need to replace. Oh my god. Nope. We want the other one. No. I can't press circle. Right, I'll check it. Oh, it's triangle. Right, okay. So let's use this one, what we got from the fireplace. Oh my god, the face thing. I'm just checking around, just brushing into things, pressing X. Sometimes you do just randomly find stuff. It's locked from inside, alright. Yeah, it's just pretty funny to have a house like this. Just set it up, like with all these weird puzzles. And just leave it abandoned and just watch whenever some people like enter. Because there's all these people now on YouTube and even Twitch and stuff who stream themselves or make videos of themselves going around like abandoned places and old mansions and stuff like that. I think someone even went around Pablo Escobar's bloody old mansion and stuff. That's crazy, but yeah. Oh my Jesus. I think I'm gonna hit myself if I do that one more time. Ah, there we go. That's how we move the grandfather clock. Will you take the mansion key? Alright, so let's go back through here. Let's see if we can use it. So if we just check it, what is on the head? Nothing important. Ah, a carving of a shield, right. So this is the shield key. Oh, bloody hell, folks. It's locked from inside. Let's check this door. It's locked from inside. Alright, so nothing down here can be opened with the mansion key. That's good to know, so we don't need to come back here anytime soon. Right, let's check some of the doors around here because I think there's like 3 or 4, something like that. So there's one. I think this is a different key though, isn't it? Carving crest. There we go. Carving of armor. So all the keys obviously pertain to a suit of armor then, because you've got the helmet, armor, and a shield. Slots. Armor. I think that's what we came through. Yep, alright, let's check down here. I think this is a helmet, isn't it? Armor then. So you're now having to check all the doors, basically, what you've been past before, when you get a new key. Right, so that's the helmet one. Let's go downstairs. We do have another door in the hallway. Right, it's this one, wasn't it? It's locked. Bloody hell. Alright, what does this mansion key bloody work on? Anywhere else? Oh my god, I totally forgot about this area. So this leads outside. Oh, do you hear that sound? That's the sound of a doggo. Let me check. Only got 10 oh no, I don't. I'm on about. Oh no. Oh, that was a lot easier than I remembered. Have to keep doing this, or can I reload a different way? Ah, that's where that suncrest thing goes. Okay, so yeah, when the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, stars will begin to appear in the sky and wind will blow towards the ground. Then the gate of new life will open. It's locked, obviously. So we need a fair few crests. Was that 5 crests? 4 or 5? Bloody hell. Of more crests being added in the director's cut. Again, I'm trying to think of like any bits I don't remember. So far, it all seems quite familiar. That's the bathroom, innit? So there's this door. It's locked. A carving of armour. Right, I'm not going to go past those doggos. Don't need to go and put that suncrest in right now. Tell you what, the GameCube remake of this looked bloody awesome at the time. The graphics were amazing. And they're kind of like pre-rendered again in a way. but they still look like they're actually made out of actual polygons. But yeah, it looks bloody good. One of the most visually impressive games I saw at that time. Right, so there's literally nothing around here to open, so we must have to go back to the other side of the mansion, but stay on the second floor. Don't need to go against this guy. I think I've left him every single time. Yeah, every time I've played this game, I've definitely left him. Just roaming about. I've forgotten what happens at the end of this game, but if this place doesn't get destroyed, he's probably the reason why the T-virus still managed to spread. I'll wait to see if he gets back up. Yeah, he is. Oh crap, it still seems to be yeah, I can't quite see if they're bleeding out. That kind of does look like it's bled out, but still. The howling of an animal can be heard on and off. It's so funny, right? That, yes, I know, obviously they're looking for Chris, so actually it doesn't matter. I was going to say, they're doing all this stuff, they're killing all these different zombies and different dogs and what have you and other monsters, and they're only being held inside this mansion because of a dog outside that chased them in here, but obviously they're looking for Chris, so that's why they're here. What did that say again? It's locked, a carving of a helmet. A numeric key panel. You don't know the pass number. So obviously we'll see that in like a file somewhere. Let's go downstairs. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. Go in there, Jesus, that was bloody lucky. Oh, I love this music so much. I remember, like, I used to actually listen to this sometimes, like Apple Music or something, and just like listen to it to go to bed. It's so soothing. To go to sleep, yeah. What's that there? More ink ribbon. I haven't used any yet. Might use one now, actually. We are 1 hour and 9, let's say 1 hour 10 into it. I thought this music was in the other save room though, but it was totally silent in there. But yeah, I like this music because it just lets you know you're in a safe place. What was this? Vitamins and serums. Ah, okay. We're not going to use this anytime soon. I'm not using that on normal zombies. Blue jewel. Let's leave that. Go on then. Let's make a save. Our first save of the game. Obviously, the less you save, the better score you get, like the better mark you get at the end. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes. Also, it matters about the speed. This is how we saved in the old days, folks. Not in all games, but a lot of games had like save points like this. But this just added to the survival element because you had to, you know, obviously think about your saves, like how many saves you have. So at the moment we've got 5 saves left, and if we save too much, then we'll run out of saves, and then it's like, oh crap. Now what? You know, now what do we do? Got to make it all the way without dying to another place where we would find some ink ribbons. Right, so we've got 2 zombies here. I don't want to kill them. I think I can run past them. Because obviously this game's also about preserving your ammo. I can run past you. Oh yeah, there's another guy here. Please don't get me. Oh crap. I'm going to go to the store instead. Oh, more zombies. Try the old knife. There we go. That's how you're kind of supposed to do it. Shoot them to the floor and then knife them so you don't waste another bullet, but don't really want to take any chances. We are running out of bullets though. Get my gun back out. Guess he's not dead. 7 bullets left. Not good. I hope we find some more soon. This is where we use our blue jewel. Yep. It reads, some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye. So obviously we need the blue jewel, and later on we'll get a red one, hopefully. If we find it. Oh, there's another crest, alright. I didn't know this had the crest. I thought this just had like some ammo or something. You have used the lockpick. Oh, there's another clip. Thank you. Will you take the clip? Yes. Finally, I've got used to pressing the touchpad instead of start. Nothing special. I know what happens here, and I think you can guess what happens here. Go. Get rid of you. Get some shotty shells. I can actually read what it says on the box now. Keeper's Diary. Right, so May 9th, 1998. At night, we played poker with Scott the guard, Alias and Steve. Is that Alias? Alias. Whoever that is. Alias and Steve, the researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, bloody hell, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. Lovely. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up. Suddenly, he was wearing a protection suit, not protective suit, that looks like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder. Those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. May 13th, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. Ah, okay, wonder why. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They have been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15th, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go to see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? Bloody hell. May 16th, 1998. I think it's Lagwagon song, right? May 16th. Which you might know from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 if you played that back in the day. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone but itchy, hungry, and eat doggy. Eat doggy food. Itchy Scott came, ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. For Itchy Tasty. There we go. So that's the Keeper's Diary. And obviously the Keeper, which I guess is this guy. That's his diary of him turning into a zombie. Lovely. Let's go down here. You unlocked it, bloody hell. A lockpick's coming into use. I don't think it's the mansion key. Ah, there we go. So that's brought us back near the main dining hall. It's next door to that room with the piano. Right, we've been in there. That's where we come through. So let's not run, just in case. Alright, cool. Aha, I know what we need to do here. I think you probably do too. An old pump. Water seems to be sent from here. The lid is open. Okay. Get out of here. locked. Let's just go back through here for now. I don't want to get bit. I might have to take this guy out, to be honest. No, it's annoying having to do this door animation each time. I wonder which way he comes from. Go. This is how the speedrunners do it. Just to kind of like run past them. You got to kind of like brush against the wall, like at a certain angle. Again, I love this music. I'm going to listen to this to get myself to sleep tonight. What do we need? We need this. Chemical. No. Gotta pick a bloody empty spot on her. There we go. Don't need you for now. Oh no. No, he's gonna get me. Oh, phew. Yeah, I actually don't mind, like, this kind of pixelated look of the pre-rendered backgrounds. Like I said earlier, it's got like kind of like a certain artistic, like a certain art directive look to it. Whatever I'm babbling on about, I don't know, folks, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get at. It's got a certain look, which actually looks pretty cool. And all pump water seems to be sent from here. The lid is open. So, oh Jesus, folks, I'm sorry. Use this. Boom. See you later. We've got another key on the wall there. Now we'll be able to open more rooms, which is good. Will you take the mansion key? Yes. Let's have a look. What do we have on this one? Armor. So yeah, this is obviously right next to that room where we put the blah, blah, blah. I can bloody talk again. If we look through here, you can see the emblem in there. That's what we replaced the other. Yeah, we swapped with the other emblem, what we put into the fireplace. So we've got 2 slots left, so let's get this red one first, then we can combine them. So then that'll leave us with 2 more spots for the other 2 herbs. Yes, there we go. So that should triple the effect then, apparently. Didn't actually know that. I mean, I would have read that at some point, many years ago, but... Righto. So we've got a new key, so there's more doors to bloody go and try, so it just means walking around the entire mansion. anything down here? Ah, right. What's this room? Let's just try at the end of this corridor. It's still locked, right? You have used the armor key. It was close. Ooh. So this is what I was going to tell you about before. So, I think you can put the broken shotgun in place of the other shotgun, and then the ceiling wouldn't drop on you, and then you can continue to go back to that room. Why you would want to, I don't know. That broken shotgun might have another use, so we might as well still pick it up. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Yes. Why not? Oh, some more shotty shells. I'm going to have to run back to this bloody save room and then come back here. So I believe this guy starts on the left. Oh my god, the controls. Oh wow, it's killed me. No way. I thought when you're on caution, you died. It's like bloody Demon Souls. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I thought when you died... Sorry, I thought when you got to, like, caution, you could get bit, and then you go down to danger, and then if you get bit again, then you die.
Resident Evil.
You have once again entered the world of survival horror. Good luck. Now it's trying to remember where we were. I do want to kind of, you know, play this properly. But do you know what I should do, folks? Bloody get a green herb out. There we go, now we're on fine. I think the director's cut is supposedly a little harder. Could be wrong about that, but... Acid rounds, Starcrest... Right, we should be able to do all this pretty quick. I know most of you are probably screaming at the screen, just saying, just bloody rewind, but I do want to... Oh, Jesus. There we go. But I do want to play it properly. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, so now this time, it takes more. Good to know. What? Is there more green herbs here? Yeah, there is. Is that because I died? We can't carry any more. Why didn't I get rid of most of my stuff? I swear these have got a bit harder. What's that about? Yeah, I swear when you're on caution you can take at least one more bite and then you go down to danger. That's why I wasn't too bothered about getting bit then. Because usually you push them away and then it kind of lets you get past. Let's get this clip. Can't pick up this shotty ammo yet. Actually. Still leaves you with 5. Let's get rid of these ink ribbons. Obviously these are the herbs as well. So it's just getting back through here. So when you get to a different camera angle, it kind of changes, like, you know, where you're going. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Right, so we're pretty much back to where we were. We just need to clear some items out. Don't need you for now. Don't need you. Is there anything else I can clear just for the time being? I'm not going to use this knife too much. Okay, let's just read this again. I don't know if this does anything for like the stats of the game. Like kind of like collectibles or something like that. Go back to the plant room. Get the key and the other 2 herbs. Oh, it's totally gone now. So yeah, I've been enjoying this so far. I think to critique the new PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium tiers, I think they need to do a bit more with like day one releases, same as Game Pass. I think that's where Game Pass is, still winning at the moment. But they have released a bigger games library, I believe. They've got over several hundred games, where Game Pass has, I think, 300 to 400. But it's obviously the quality, quality over quantity instead of quantity over quality. Did I say that right then? Quantity over quality or quality over quantity. Whichever way around you want to say it. But yeah, obviously we probably would prefer quality instead of just lots of crap, lots of filler. Now we are getting Stray day one, which is good. So at least Sony is going to give us some of their first party titles on release day. And I wouldn't count Stray out just because it's like, a cat game. Basically, it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to enjoy that one. It's probably coming out very soon, actually. I'm not going to be able to take that shotgun again, am I? Jesus. But yeah, I think they need to, obviously, to compete with Game Pass in the long run, they need to give us a lot more day ones. And also, even if they're not going to be giving us, as many day ones as Game Pass is, they still need to get, I think, just some more modern games on there. And, like Game Pass has got a lot of like modern indie titles. Like me and my friend have just played through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Obviously, it's like about £20 on the PlayStation. So yeah, they could give us some games like that. I think it'll be pretty decent. Obviously, it's the first month. What they've given us in terms of PlayStation 5 games has been, I would say, fairly decent, actually. It's not been too bad. Returnal, pretty damn good game. You can actually save in that now. Spider-Man Miles Morales, Demon's Souls remake, which I thought was amazing. It was my favourite game of last year, and I'm definitely going to go through that game again and put it on the channel. What else do we have? Oh, we've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well. Not too bad. Just trying to think. NBA 2K 21 or 22. I think that's on Game Pass as well, to be honest. There's some fairly decent PS4 games on there as well. It's not too bad. I think they just need to at least give us some PS5 games, like, say, 3 or 4 months after they've been released. So, I would say next month they're probably going to give us Ratchet and Clank. Maybe, like, The Last of Us Part 2, PS5 upgraded version. I doubt we're going to see Horizon Forbidden West for a fair while. That might be like a Christmas release. But if they can give us newish games within like the first 6 months of them being released, I think it will be a fairly decent contender to Game Pass. I mean, there's not much else obviously out there to contend with Game Pass. Nintendo don't really have their own service as far as I'm aware. I haven't had a Switch for a fair few years now. But, you know, it's got off to an alright start. I would say the premium version isn't really worth it at the moment because, especially if you don't have the internet connection to stream the PS3 games, the classics library is pretty limited at the moment. There's only a handful of PS2 and PS1 games to play through. And yeah, this has been good, obviously, getting to play through one of my old favourites. And it's upscaled, it looks alright, plays fine. And it's great to see that Sony's finally started using emulation. But it could have come out with a hell of a lot more PS1 and PS2 games, a hell of a lot more. I really would have enjoyed this service a lot if... I mean, I'm enjoying it now, but that's just because I'm playing like a golden oldie, you know, one of my old favourites. But I would have enjoyed it a hell of a lot more if there was, like, say, like 100 or 200 PS1 games off the rip, and, like, say, like a good 50, 60, 70 PS2, did I say PS1? Like a good few hundred PS1 games and a good 50, 60, 70 PS2 games from day one. That would have really sealed it for me. I would have really enjoyed that. And the PS3 games, as in terms of the streaming experience, haven't been too bad for me. As I said earlier, PS Now was just dog shit, basically. I couldn't get the games to play hardly at all, and they would crash and freeze and lag all the time. The input lag was somewhat terrible. But the PlayStation 3 streaming experience has been really good so far. I was playing Split Second the other day. A very fast, obviously moving game. It's a driving game, racing game, and nothing really bad to say about it. Just a couple of little lag spikes here and there, but the input was fine. There's no input lag really to speak of. I could win races and what have you. And yeah, it just wasn't bad at all. It was quite a good experience. So, would I say it's better than Game Pass? At the moment, obviously, no. There's a lot of newer, fresher content, which I think makes Game Pass stand out. Like a lot of new indie games, a lot of day ones from like Microsoft's own studios, like Forza and Halo. Even though, I must say, Halo was a massive disappointment. I've got to say, sorry if you're a Halo fan, but I think a lot of people share that same opinion, to be honest. And Forza, for me, I do prefer games like Gran Turismo and Formula 1 and what have you, more like professional sim racing type games. And Forza Horizon, obviously, really fun, and it's a technical marvel. To have that looking the way it did on like an original base Xbox One, freaking amazing, and it looks pretty damn good on my Series S, not X. But still, I'm not really into that like Burnout, Need for Speed type of driving game. But I will play through it at some point. But like I say, it's just not really for me. But yeah, once the big Microsoft first party games start coming out, like Starfield and Elder Scrolls, and there's a few others which have slipped my mind, but yeah, once the big ones start coming out, then Game Pass is going to be absolutely awesome and totally better than this PlayStation offering, unless they start giving us decent games, day one, which they could do with some indies. I would be very surprised if God of War Ragnarok came out day one. That would be amazing. That would be a game changer. I think a lot of people would buy a PlayStation 5 just with the PS Plus service just for that, if you could get a hold of one, that is, at that time. But yeah, at the moment, I don't think you can really compare the two. Why am I going upstairs? I'm just babbling now, aren't I? But yeah, I don't think you can really compare the two services at the moment. I think they're quite different. I don't think Sony's trying to directly... I mean, they are competing with Microsoft, but I don't think they're trying to directly compete with Game Pass. I think they know that Game Pass offers something different. I think they're just trying to consolidate everything. I think PS Now was a big failure, and I think they still wanted that kind of service, but they thought, let's just lump it in with people's general PlayStation Plus subscription, and if they want more, we'll just charge them more. So the middle tier, I think, is same price as Game Pass here in the UK. Well, Game Pass with Gold, that's $10.99, and then the premium version of the PlayStation Plus is, I think, like $13.50 or $13.29, something like that, and that just has the classics library added on top of the PS4, PS5 games library. Oh, some doggos there. Make sure I've got some ammo in my gun. But yeah, I think it was more about just rebranding and consolidating everything they had. Why can't I? That's what I mean, they're a bit weird at dogs in this game. Again. Bloody hell. I'm on caution again. I think that was just more like a camera issue, but Jesus, we do have the herbs to heal us here. That bloody herb city. I'm going back to... Oh, that's a yellow fine, though. So there are different stages of, like, danger, caution, and fine. But we'll leave it there for now. I don't think we're going to be too bad if we get bitten again. Right, I'm going to have to combine some of these herbs. But yeah, as I was saying, I think both services are offering something a little different. I think for Sony, it was just trying to, I don't know, get rid of PS Now and just kind of still have that PS Now type of service, but just obviously under the PlayStation Plus name, they can kind of try and do something different with it, and maybe later on compete with Game Pass. But I think for now, it was just that mission of getting rid of PS Now and getting the foundations, the structure in place to maybe compete later on down the line with Games Pass. And it would be amazing if... Oh, no. There we go. I'm going to use another green herb, I think. Yeah, if they can compete with Games Pass later on and they start giving us day ones, then I'm sorry, but I think Microsoft's going to have a lot of work to do, because the first party games, for me at the moment, should start cutting it. But I know for others, they've really enjoyed like the new Forza Horizon. A lot of people have really enjoyed Halo, more like the multiplayer aspect, even though they need more maps. I enjoyed the new Halo Infinite multiplayer quite a lot, but I just got bored of playing the same maps over and over again. And the update, like what they brought us, like one map or something like that. So yeah, they need to take more care, really, to deliver the goods really for Halo, because that's the biggest franchise. And they can't mess that up, and they're kind of messing it up at the moment. So, but yeah, God of War Day 1, that'll be a game changer, I think. So yeah, at the moment, I wouldn't say this service is really worth it for anybody who owned a PS4 and played pretty much everything the PS4 has to offer, because the games library in Extra and Premium, you've probably played through most of it. The classics, again, unless you've got a decent internet connection to stream those PS3 games, because there is a good fair few hundred, I think, or at least over 100 anyway. If you don't have the internet connection for it, the classics games library, as in terms of PS1, PS2 games, it's pretty dire. There's like, I think like 20, 30 games, if that. Could even be less than 20. So yeah, I think for now it's probably not worth it, unless you haven't played Returnal, the Demon's Souls remake, Miles Morales, the new Assassin's Creed. Then to get those like 4 games at least, then that's worth it for like $10.99, because you only need the extra for that. You don't need the premium. So yeah, it's not bad. I'm interested to see obviously where it goes, because it's something that they're seeming like they're going to put a lot of effort into. And getting Stray, first party studio game Day 1, that's a good sign. Maybe they'll obviously do that with other games in the future, but for now we've just got to wait and see. So I'm just going to play this a little bit more, folks. Just thought I'll give my current take on PS Plus at the moment. And obviously you don't need to, go for any of these higher tiers. That's just if you want like the extra stuff. You can keep your general PlayStation Plus Essential. You still get like 3 or 4 free games every month, what you get to keep as long as you have your PS Plus subscription active. And obviously it gives you the functionality of being able to play online and what have you. Alright. So yeah, you can just stay with Essential, which I would say to most people, I would just do that for now. For me, I just got this because obviously I'm a big games fan. I'm interested in the services that these companies have to offer, and it was like £3 upgrade from my current Essential subscription at the moment. So I thought I'll do it just for a month or 2, see what it's like. Definitely want to play Stray. Might as well get that for, not free but cheaper, so it's part of the subscription. So I'll drain that. Obviously there's something behind there, as you can see. There we go. Boom. Will you take the explosive rounds? Yes. So I keep like these rounds for the bosses mainly, even though we haven't met a boss yet. Researcher's Will. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. So is that Wesker? Hey, who knows? Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me last month. There was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying escapes. But what does that sound like? All my colleagues who were infected by the virus are dead. To be accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now, but there's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain, love, joy, sorrow, fear, humour, eternally. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you? Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forgot more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Oh, goodbye, Martin. So it looks like his lab jacket. Oh, nice, some ink ribbon in there. Nearly gonna leave that then. So this was like his quarters, I guess. Pretty fancy. Ah, there's the lighter. Another clip. Nice, building some bullets back up again. It's at the end of this corridor anyway, innit? So let's go and use that. Wood is put in the stove and paper is on the wall. Look at that fire effect. Ah, so it's another map, alright. It's a map of the second floor, like we need it with, like, being all over this bloody mansion now. Still locked, alright. Helmet, so we need to find that key somewhere. Go downstairs and get rid of some of our stuff. This has been really enjoyable to play. I mean, the controls suck ass, but apart from that, really liked it. I mean, I know I'm already a fan of the game, but obviously over time some games don't really age that well, but this has been totally fine to play for me. I've really enjoyed it. some games are like better just left in your memory, because you can actually really ruin like your memory of the game when you play them again, like say 20-30 years later. Right, so let's get rid of you. Don't need you for now. I think the light is done with, as far as I know. Right, not going to do too much more. Already over 2 hours, bloody hell. And I think there's like a bonus for completing this game within 2 hours, which is just pretty damn hard. I mean, obviously you've got to know where everything is. Just run past every zombie. Right. I know where I'm going to go. Yeah, just run past every zombie. Obviously know where every single item is and go to it all like in order as well. Like go to each room in order, collect all the items and go and do all the puzzles and what have you. So obviously you'll have to practice that probably a good few times to like get under your 2 hours. You're just going to be running everywhere. Jill's going to be bloody on her ass by the end of it. Right, hopefully we can open some of these doors now, because I think some of them have the armour emblem. Oh no, this one does, yeah. Remember this room, this is easy. It's blatant as bloody day, yeah, right. I think they made this a little harder in the remake, as far as I remember. I think I kind of got stuck in it. I could be wrong. Oh, another crest. Right. We're getting there, folks. I think we only need 2 more. And then we get out of the mansion. And that's a fair chunk of the game, to be honest. Like I said, this game isn't too long. Hell. Herbs galore. Don't remember this many herbs in the original. Unless it just thinks I'm doing really bad. It's like, oh, you need these. Oh.
Richard! What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
Poisonous?
First boss, folks.
Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
If I remember correctly, I remember like watching some YouTube video about like that scene there. Don't know if it was in there, but I think like you can hear some stuff in the background, like some other people talking, like it was just so poorly like recorded or whatever. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I know where we need to go. guys still doing laps on the mezzanine. Hopefully there's no surprises. Yeah, I don't think anything respawns. Not yet, anyway. There we go. Will you take the serum? Yes. This music's so nostalgic, it just takes me back to being a kid. Again, I'm failing to see the differences in the director's cut. There must be something, or there'd be no reason to release a director's cut of the game. Oh, mate.
Here's the serum! Richard, hold on! I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Right, I'm not going to face that thing just yet. I'm gonna go and save. I think we'll do the snake in the next vid, folks. Right, folks, I'm going to save it here. And that'll be it for today. I've done a good few hours. Not too bad. It's quite a big chunk of the game, honestly. We're about to go outside, I think. Let me just have a quick look. Let me see. Suncrest, that's 1. Starcrest 2. Windcrest 3. Right, so we've got 3 out of the 5, or is it 4? I've forgotten. I'm guessing we get something from the snake, and then the snake might give us another key. And then we'll be able to go in those rooms with the helmet, and then we should get the other Suncrest somewhere. So I'll say we've probably got like maybe another 30-40 minutes in the mansion. Maybe a bit more. Maybe another hour. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing this. It's really taken me back. So nostalgic. I really loved this game as a kid. And the remakes, or the remake, but playing it in HD. So playing the remake in HD on the PS4, so playing it on the GameCube, and then playing the like high definition version, or the remaster of the remake on the PS4. Bloody hell! Yeah, really enjoyed playing those. One of my favourite games, to be honest. I really love this mansion setting. Get really sucked into it, and I don't know why, but I just always want to just keep on playing. Like right now, I could play for another few hours if I was like on stream, but obviously this video is gonna take forever to load up to YouTube, so yeah, I was just gonna have to end that there. But Resident Evil games for me have always got that like, oh, just 5 more minutes, like like when you're a kid and your mum's like, oh, come on, get off the games console or whatever. Oh, just 5 more minutes. That 5 minutes turns into another hour. It's just one of those games. It's very Moorish. If it was food, a pizza, Resident Evil would be the best bloody pizza in the world. Because I just always want to keep on playing. Whereas some games, I can play them for an hour or so. I'm like, you know what, I'm done for today. I like the game, but for now I'm done. I'll come back to it tomorrow. But Resi games, for me, have always been the type of game where I just want to keep playing and playing and playing. So yeah, and this, even though Jill is looking weird as hell, look at that. Look at the eyes. I'm still really enjoying the hell out of it, and I'm glad that it is on the PS Plus premium service, but they do need a lot more classics games to make that worth it, to make it more worthwhile, and not just a bunch of streamable PS3 games, actual downloadable PS1, PS2 content. I know we're not going to get the PS3 games in a downloadable format. It's because the PS3, with its Toshiba cell processor, it was just so alien, really. I think it was like 13 cores or something like that, and the PlayStation 5, I think, only uses 8 cores and stuff. It was just a really weird setup and configuration, and obviously a piece of silicon being made by a Japanese company. I know they used to make a lot more back in the day, but mostly it's American companies and Taiwanese companies making silicon in this day and age, but yeah, just to have Toshiba actually be like the driving force behind the PlayStation 3, it was just a really weird setup, and that's why it's so hard to emulate, because your hardware, I know it's software emulation, but still you've got to be able to, I guess, like have some hardware that'll kind of mimic. I could be talking out my ass here, but still, like, I think it would be better to have the hardware that kind of mimics the hardware that it originally ran on. But yeah, I think it's just generally very hard to emulate the PlayStation and have it run on more of a conventional system, and that's the PS3 I'm talking about there. So yeah, it definitely needs some more PS1 games and PS2 games pronto to make the premium service worthwhile. And if we start getting some day ones, just the extra tier, it's going to be pretty damn good. And we'll see what like other PS4 and PS5 games we get in the future. There isn't that many PS5 games, or at least first party ones anyway, to speak of. But we'll see what we get in the future. It could turn out to be a really, really good service. At the moment, what would I give it out of 10? I'd say 6. I think 6 out of 10. It's definitely not Game Pass yet, but it's been an okay first try. Maybe I could push it up to a 7. who knows? But I'm really enjoying playing this, so I'm glad this is on the service. So yeah, I'm going to cut that there, folks. Hope you all having a good day out there. Hope you all enjoyed the vid. And if you did enjoy, please drop a like. That would be very much appreciated. And if you would like to help out the channel some more, you could think of subscribing. Doesn't cost you anything. And again, that would be very much appreciated. So until next time, this is your boy Pixel Machine signing out, and a very wobbly faced Jill Valentine. Have a good one, folks. Peace.